Dear students and viewers, I extend hearty welcome all of you to my presentation. How are you all doing? Hope uh, that you all are doing well and enjoying our classes. Today I will discuss a grammar related term which is called right form of verbs, and this is important for the students of class 9, 10 and SSC candidate. And dear students, hope you are ready with your necessary materials and devices. So dear students, let's start. This is my identity, and this is today we will talk about English second paper, and this is important for the students of class 9, 10 and SSC candidate. Okay, dear students, first look at the pictures and look at the sentence. Is it right or wrong? We is a student. Is it right? No. What is the wrong? What is the wrong with the sentence? With the sentence? Yes. The correct sentence is we are students, because we subject is plural. That's why we need to use are, not is. And these kinds of mistake and these kinds of form of verbs is called right form of verbs. So dear students, can you guess what is the picture is about? Yes, he died last night. Is it right or wrong? Yes, this is a wrong sentence, and because he is a third person singular number and die is a present verb, and the correct sentence is he died last night. Last night is indicate past. Last night indicates past. That's why we need to use the verb B2 form, first form. Okay, this is called the right form of verb. And today we will discuss about the right form of verb. Okay, dear learners, first I will like to give you a question, and after the end of our lesson we will ask the answer of this question. Now dear students, remember the question: how many to be verbs in English and what are they? Have you got the question? How many to be verbs in English and what are they? So try to remember the question, and after our discussion, I will ask you how many to be verbs in English and what are they. Okay? Keep it in mind. To be verbs. Sorry. First of all, I would give you a note for you. This is the main information. At the time of filling in the blank with right form of verbs, a student is to perform two functions at a time. How many functions a student have to perform? Two functions. First one, selecting appropriate verb for the gap according to context. This is first thing. And second one is write the correct form of verb according to tense, subject verb agreement and mood. These two things. One is according to context, another is correct form. Okay? Remember it, dear students. These two things you need to keep in mind that when you will going to fill in the right form of verbs. I have written a sentence for you. They did to English to school yesterday. So what will be the correct form of verb? They there is a yesterday, isn't it? There is a yesterday, and yesterday indicates past. That's why they went to school yesterday. Okay, dear students, this is the main focus of the verb. You need to keep it in mind that a verb has five forms. First, the base form. Second, the S form. And third, the past form. And the fourth one, the present participle form. And the fifth one, the past participle form. In the first form, I choose a verb love and take. This is the B1 form or base form or present form. And if S form, loved, takes. Past form, loved, took. And present participle, loving, taking. And past participle form, loved, taken. These are the five forms, and always you have to insert these forms at the time of filling the blanks with right form of verb. So I have a chart for you. For your understanding, I only wrote 10 verbs. So this is called a regular verb, and this is called irregular verb. List of regular and irregular verbs. So present, this is past, this is past participle for the regular verb. This is present, this is past, this is past participle for the irregular verb. So here is the first one: back, backed, backed; copy, copied, copied; dry, dried, dried; fit, fitted, fitted; hung, hung, hugged, hugged; marry, married, married; plan, plant, plant; relay, relate, relate; keep, kept, kept; tip, tipped, tipped. So these are the regular verbs, and if in case of irregular verb, be, was, were, been; begin, began, begun; break, broke, broken; build, built, built; chose, choose, chosen; come, came, come; do, did, done; cut, cut, cut; draw, drew, drawn; eat, ate, eaten. I have written only 10 verbs here. Dear students, go to your textbooks, and there are a lot of regular and irregular verbs. You need to memorize it. Okay, next one. Come to the next one. The rules of regular verb. Spelling rules. If the verb ends with consonant, then you have to use ed. That is play, and with y. That's why you need to use ed. Played, what? Closed, closed; light, light; moved, moved. And if the verbs end with y, you need to use in place of y I plus ed. You remove the y, and in the place of y you insert I and add ed. Study, studied; carry, carried; stop, stopped; plan, planned. This is another rule. So these are the rules how to use spell the regular verbs. And there is a regular verb. Spelling rules are different. First one, all three forms same: cut, cut, cut; put, put, put. This is another kind of irregular verb. And another next one is, was, been; are, were, been. All forms different. The next one, first different, second and third same. First different, build. But here is the different, and built, built; sell, sold, sold; call, first form e or en; call, fell, fallen; eat, ate, eaten. Then come to the next one. Come, come, came, come. Run, ran, run. First and third same. Second different. Begin, began, begun. Sing, sang, sung. First I, second a, and third you. These are the spelling rules of irregular verbs. Dear students, time a word in English. These are the most important things I need to write for you, and you always memorize it. If you can remember it at the time of right form of verb, you feel easy to put the words in the gap. So, dear students, these are the present indefinite, these are the present continuous, these are the past perfect. These are all adverb, and at the time of insert the right form of verb, if you see the word in the sentence, you must use present indefinite, and verbs will be B1 or before, S or yes. And second one, you have to use be plus ing. That means you have to make the verb with ing. And if you see this adverb in a sentence, you need to use have plus V3, past participle. So you need to memorize it always, often, sometimes, every day, daily, regularly, usually, normally, occasionally, generally. If you see, then you need to use as or is. That means present indefinite. If you see now, at this moment, at that time, at present, still, look, listen, you need to use present continuous. If you see already, just now, yet, never, ever, late, recently, you have to use present perfect. So this is the most important. And another chart I have written for you. Yesterday, ago, once, long ago, long since, last night. You have to use past indefinite. That means V2. And second one, when you use past continuous, at that moment, at that time, when, while, when. You have to use past continuous. And tomorrow, next year, coming, ensuring, in the days to come, future, indefinite. Shall we plus beyond? Okay, dear students, let us see the subject and verb agreement. So, this is very important. Base form, when you use, how many places you need to use be base form. Present indefinite, you have to use base form. Future indefinite, need to use base form. Modal auxiliary, after modal auxiliary, must use base form. Do verb, after do verb, you need to use base form. Infinitive, 2 plus base form. These are the structure for base form. So I have example. I have given example. I play cricket. Base form, play. We will. After will, you have to use base form. We study hard. Could. This is base form. Swim. I could swim in the river earlier. And he did not go to school yesterday. Did. After did, negative, then you have to use base form. And to. After to, you have to use base form. These are the 5 places you need to use base form. Dear students, when used V2 form, that means past participle. In case of present perfect, past perfect, future perfect, passive voice, and to be. After these terms, 5 terms, you need to use V3 form. Have V3, had V3, will have V3, will be V3, will to be V3. I have given examples here. Some examples are here. Dear students, look. I have scored, GPA 5. He had given V3. He had given me a pen. We shall have played well. Shall have played. Will have played. Dear students. Gitanjali was written by Rabindranath, written by passive mode. That's why the three form, base form. It is to be done, to be. After to be, you need to use the three past participle, to be done immediately. And dear student, remember as or yes form can be used and only used at the time of present indefinite. When you can identify the sentence will be present indefinite, then you must use uh, present indefinite V1 form, and if the subject is third person and singular number, you must use as the yes after V1. So subject, if the subject is singular, third person singular, then you have to use as or is. He plays cricket. He plays cricket, poem, sings songs. Rahim plays cricket. Shimol writes Alastair like that. Okay, dear students, these are the verbs. You after this you need to use the three form. Okay, this is the another chart of the past participle form. You, dear students, you need to remember it. How many terms you have to remember for the using present participle? Okay, present continuous tense, preposition, while, would you mind, could, can, not help, gerund, present participle, see, what, notice, stop, start, finish. These are the plays. These are the terms in English. You need to use present participle. There is the structure, is present continuous and is a ing. Preposition, after preposition, you need to use ing. While if there is no subject, then you have to use ing form. Would you mind, ing. Can, could not, help, ing. Gerund, verb plus ing, and it will work as a noun and verb. Then present participle, verb plus ing, it will work as an adjective and verb. Then see, what, notice, ing. Stop, start, finish, ing. These are the structure. After this structure, you need to use ing. Here are some examples for you. They are going to school. This is present continuous. That's why verb ing. I am fond of is a preposition. That's why we need to use ing. From eating, sweet. While there is no subject, after while if there is no subject, then you must use ing form of the verb. After while, after playing, while playing in the field, while playing in the field, it started raining. Then would you mind? And would you mind opening the window? Would you mind? After would you mind, you need to use ing. I cannot help laughing. Cannot help. Cannot help. Couldn't help. Then you have to use ing form. Swimming is a good exercise. Swimming is a verbal noun and it implies completion, isn't it? Then this is static. That means this is not continuing. That's why this is used as a gerund and works as a noun and verb and also subject. Swimming is a good exercise. And look at the another one. Never get down from a running verb. This is running. Run is the main verb. After run, we need to use ing. After running, this is works as a verb is a noun and there is a determiner. Between determiner and a noun, the word must be adjective, and that's why we call it present participle. I saw him going to the field. Saw, going. After saw, here is the note. See, what, notice. After this verb, we need to use ing form. Stop writing. Stop, start, finish. After such kind of verb, you need to use ing form if we insert another form. Okay, look at the main word ing of after preposition ing, while, then ing, mind, ing, cannot help ing swimming is itself a gerund, and running it is itself adjective, and what is the present participle. I saw after saw going stop right. Okay, dear learners, there is a exercise for you. Pause the video, try yourself, and after that make again watch the video. Okay, I am going on for time consuming. Dear students, complete the following text with right form of verbs given in the box. There are some verbs: know, hindered, yet, begin, call. Remembered, inspired, be, bear, join. You must have dash the name of Qazi Nazrul Islam, which verb must have. So you have to hear. So you use V3 form of hear, isn't it? Here, you must have heard the name of Qazi Nazrul Islam. Then he dash our national poet. So this is universal. That's the present indefinite. He is. He from be verb. We use is from be verb. Be verb means am is that. In case of present tense, in case of past tense was where, and in case of been. He have, and there is a he, and look at the another one as. That's why this will be a passive mode. He dash as a rebel poet as well. He is known passive mode because there is a. He is known as a rebel poet as well. He, third person, he dash into a poor family. He was born. He was born. That means passive mode. He was born in a poor family, but dire needs couldn't. That means could is a present model auxiliary. That's why you have to use present form. Hinder, to obstacle or to protect, to do something. This is called hinder. Couldn't, hinder. His potentiality. Potentiality means to inner quality of a person by which one can do extraordinary things. This is called potentiality. When the First World War broke out, he dash. When the First World War broke out, this is past tense. When he joined the army. When indicates past indefinite. He joined the army. After the war, he dashed to write. He dashed to write after you have to use past indefinite. After the war, he began to write poem. Then at that time, so past indefinite, his poem and songs inspired people against oppression. He dashed the Shelley. Shelley is a, now it becomes a common noun. If there is no article, then it will be proper noun. If there is article, then it is common noun. He is called the Shelley of Bangla literature. We should dash. We should is the present form. That's why present form of the verb should is the modal auxiliary. We should remember him for his great deeds. So, dear student, match your answer with your exercise. And here is the evaluation. Now, dear student, tell me which of the following is correct. He plays football. He plays football. He is playing football. So he is playing football. There is no ing. He third person singular number. After third person singular number, we need to use as or yes. And he played. There is a mistake. So B is a right one, isn't it? He played. Then they have dash very well. They have. There is a have. That's the present purpose. They have performed very well. To be. It was 2 years ago. This indicates past tense. So here is an instruction for your better understanding. And dear student, write it very carefully. Pause the video and why he plays and why they have performed and why it was. I have details in Bangla. So dear students, I like to move on to the next, and this is the homework for you. After when your school is open, then you need to submit to your class teacher. Dear student, write it down in your exercise book. Use the right form of verbs to complete the sentences. Okay. So earlier I gave you a quiz. Now, dear students, tell me the answer of this question. How many to be verbs in English and what are they? Okay, dear students, you have got a good guess. There are 8 to be verbs in English, and they are am, is, are, was, were, be, been, being. Okay, dear students. Thank you very much. Have a good day and good future. Stay safe, stay healthy. Goodbye.